Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of GN Talks, and today we're going to be talking about how you can make $1,000 a week from home. Now, we want to preface this 3 ways you can make $1,000 a week by just saying that, the majority of the time and the majority of ways you're going to be making money is you're going to be finding a problem that people have and you're going to be solving it. And usually how it works economically is the larger the problem that people have, the more they're willing to pay somebody else to, alleviate that problem and, find that solution. And in terms of problem solving, you don't want to be solving a problem that, someone down in the street's having or someone, in your city's having. The optimal way to solve people's problems and to really, have that huge market advantage to where there's a lot of buyers in the market, which can, push up rates, is you should be offering services or goods online. And that's really the way to scale and really, solve people's problems at scale.
Now, one of the first ways that you can begin making $1,000 per week from your home is by learning how to design websites. Now, more and more people are starting to build businesses, and as this happens, the demand of websites increases because people, they want to market their business in an aesthetic looking way. They want to make it easier for the consumer to communicate with their brand. And as you know, one of the best ways to communicate with the brand for a consumer is going through the website and learning more about what the business is. And because of this, the demand for websites is continuing to increase. Now, when it comes to learning how to build a website, there are many ways that you can learn. One of the main ways is obviously Google or YouTube. There are many people that make videos on how to build a website for beginners, and this is one of the more efficient ways to learn. But if you want to get more advanced and you need to learn HTML and CSS, Code Academy would be a great investment to check out because that gets into the real deep material of understanding how to make a good, aesthetically pleasing website. And now finally, when it comes to building a clientele base for your business, and you need to have people that want a website, because if you don't have any people coming to you to build a website, you won't be able to make an income. So one of the best ways to start off is looking at Fiverr and Upwork, and this is where many business owners go to find people to design a website for them. And one of the first things that you can do is either build a few websites for free, get customers on board, build a website for completely free for them, and this will allow you to build up testimonials. And then when people in the future want to get a website from you and you want to charge $500, $1,000, or even more, well, then they will be able to see that you worked with other businesses in the future. And this not only allows them to trust you more, but they're also able to see your websites and whether your website style and how you build your websites fits what they want for their business.
Now, the second major way that a lot of you guys watch this video could probably make $1,000 per week is social media marketing. Now, you don't have to know how to do Facebook ads, Google ads, to get all that fancy stuff. Well, that's great if you know how to do. What I'm more referring to is there's a lot of businesses out there, I'd say majority of businesses out there have absolutely no, or they have, a very small social media presence. So off the top of your head, if you think of local businesses in your area, like the pizza shop, the boba place, or, restaurants, or even just like a hardware store, these places don't have any social media presence at all. And a lot of the times, especially restaurants, giant social media presences or even like social media traction can lead to a huge increase in revenue, sales, and profits for their business. So what Mitch and I highly recommend is if you're a young person, you're tech savvy, and you know how social media works, what we recommend you do is you find a lot of these really small businesses like pizza joints or boba shops, or like I said, we recommend restaurants, is you find these different restaurants and you go up to them and say, hey, I know you guys don't have a social media presence, and if you see like on my Instagram page or like on Instagram, you can see a lot of these different places around San Francisco or, wherever you live have gotten viral for, putting their content on social media and getting it on all the different food pages. So what I want to do is I want to do the same exact thing for you. So what you do is you pitch these companies and you basically say like, hey, I'll basically market your brand. I'll take a ton of pictures every week. I'll come in. And, what I'm going to do is I'll put that on my Instagram and I'm going to submit it to, local food review pages on Instagram. And, well, that may not be super, super high ticket. It's about building up a clientele base. So I would say on average, you can get probably one of these places to pay anywhere from $200 to $400 a month. And, you do the math. If you have a couple of different places, paying you $200 to $400 a month, that adds up really quick to $1,000 a month. So what you really want to do, getting to the point, is you want to find these small businesses and specifically restaurants that don't have a social media presence, but, hopefully have really good food. And you want to take these guys and you want to put them on social media so they get a lot of social media presence, because nowadays there's a ton of restaurants that really explode in customer base and revenue wise and profit wise because they have the social media presence. And, really from the beginning, if Facebook and Google ads, that's even better. You can even demand, a higher price instead of that $200 to $4 range. Maybe you can, demand a $400 to $800 range, depending on how big the business is. And being said, it doesn't even have to be just posting Instagram. There's a lot of viral Twitter pages. There's a lot of viral Facebook groups. And what you do is, you take, like I said, you take pictures of their great food, have a photographer come with you, could be a friend, give them part of equity in the business. And, you really just try to make this restaurant go viral and bring them in a clientele base, especially in this hard time.
Now, the third way that you can begin making $1,000 per week from home is by starting an e-commerce store. Now, with this, it's kind of common sense because right now most people are shopping online. Now, what you should be doing from a producer point of view is finding products that are currently in demand on Amazon. And when you do this, go to a supplier where you can get these products for less and then resell them on the Amazon marketplace. Now, if you're wondering why the Amazon marketplace, well, the reality is that most people, when they shop online, Amazon is their go-to e-commerce platform simply because it has the best customer service, it has the best deals, and people just trust Amazon to deliver their products to them. And most of the time, people are satisfied with their products. So you're someone who should be coming into the Amazon marketplace and again, finding these products in demand, because with Amazon, if you're a seller, for the most part, you don't need to spend any money on advertising if you're finding products that are already branded in demand. And if you're able to successfully do that, and there are many ways to do that, you could just research on YouTube and you will be able to find ways how to do product research. But essentially, once you figure this out, you're able to sell products at scale, which will bring you in a good amount of income because more people, again, are shopping online. This amount is only going to increase. And at the end of the day, going into the holidays right now, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, a lot of people will be shopping online. And if you're able to really capitalize throughout the years on e-commerce, especially going into the holidays, well, you'll be seeing a really good return, not only on your time, but money as well. So we hope you guys got value out of this video. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe, drop a comment below of what you thought about the video. Again, our Instagrams are down in the description below. If you have any questions, let us know. And yeah, we hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Adios.